What do I say to start this thing off? This is just one of those things that you get into that you're really not prepared for, but you do it anyway. I don't know, it's just like, it's weird trying to be excited about this thing. For one, I didn't know it was coming out, and number two, 21 Savage's ISSA album. I don't know if it's a good idea to make the album title of your first album the title of something that you were memed out of. But hey man, whatever works. I'm just here to listen to the music. I hope it's great. I don't want to be disappointed. Somebody told me that this was almost as bad as Lil Yachty's album, so I'm trying to erase that tweet from my brain, but it still resonates. I'm scared, man. I'm scared. Stop asking me about these Nike tees. I got like 80 of them. You best believe I'm wearing them all on camera. Even if some of them are the same color, I don't care. And I'm not feeling it. I'm scared. I'm scared. We go, y'all. 21 Savage's first album ever. ISSA album. Track number 1, Famous. Alright, starting off with the light piano. I see you. Okay.
Metro Boomin want some more, nigga. Rags to riches, nigga came from the bottom. Riding in the foreign, remember riding on martyr. Grind got harder and my mind got 21 gang, they were right beside me. And they still with me, nigga, I'm on TV. Making sure my kids happy.
Oh, wow. I like that he's trying to harmonize, but this is just like... Nah, fam, don't do that.
I know it's bumps in the road like acne. Had to sell dope, I couldn't be an athlete.
I'm trying, man. I want to like this thing so bad, but bumps in the road like acne. 21, just help me. Help you.
All these chains on a nigga like I'm strangling. When I with your money, nigga, get some crazy.
So that's the first track, Famous. I'm trying. Track number 2, Bank Account.
Wow.
I like this melody.
Pull up in Rarers and shit. With choppers and Harleys and shit. For real. I be Gucci down. You wearing Lacoste and shit. Draco make it do the chicken head like ching ching. Walking Neiman Marcus and I spend a light fee. Oh, actually, I ain't no sucker, I ain't cuffing no action. Nah, the streets raised me, pull up in a ghost, no Casper 21. I been smoking gas and I got no action. In your bitch,
I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Bank Account, cool song, nice melody. I'm expecting 0 from this point on with this album when it comes to lyrics, because I've just been beaten down already. Track number 3, Close My Eyes.
Push on Fox, hold up, what? You ain't got Fox, fine. Lot of shots. Shot, hold up. 30s on block, hold up. Push on Fox, hold up. Now these niggas queer, sipping at cheers. In my own lane, nigga, why you stick? Not for real, nigga. Used to record right on deal, nigga. Not for real, nigga.
He's flowing. I can't hate on it. He's flowing. It's not bad. Alright, you know, I got nothing out of that track. He's explaining about himself growing up in this type of environment, giving you a peek into, you know, his upbringing and how, you know, he moves through the industry and how he views things, you know. It's not really I know it's a pretty stupid track, but it is a track that, you know, explains why 21 Savage is the way 21 Savage is. Track number 4, Bad Business.
Wow, keep that wow. Hellcat speed racing. Suck it to your
That's
knees.
dangerous.
Yeah. Cartier shades 25, dog. Yeah. You ready to tell? I can see it in your eyes, dog. Yeah. I ain't got no license, but I still drive, dog. Yeah.
Wait a minute. You ain't got a license and you driving a Hellcat? The f is wrong with you?
Got me twisted, yeah. I pull it out the boxers and then she lick it, yeah. I'm smoking on some moon rock, this shit is still, yeah. Let me smash it.
I don't think we're gonna go any deeper into the album than we are right now as far as subject matter is concerned, so I've just stopped trying. Track number 5, Baby Girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you. Let me buy you a motherfucking drink.
On around my motherfucking neck, nigga.
Okay.
Yeah. Too many chains, bitch, you can't change. Yeah. Treat these hoe like I ain't got home. I got married, yeah. I'm a gangster, you a bitch, clearly. Yeah, bitch, Fire rice and get your pussy ass hit. Smoking cookie, nigga, chips ahoy. Yeah, had to block a number cause the bitch annoying. No more hot, suck me like a lollipop, baby girl. Yeah, suck me like a lollipop, baby girl.
Said it again, wow.
Now that dick can do the bunny.
I was gonna let it slide, and then you said it again.
You got some cake, a nigga tryna bake it, girl.
Wait, you got some cake? Oh God, I'm trying to bake it. What are you saying?
Suck me like a lollipop,
why are you still saying
this?
I need a break. I need a break. It's just like, why are you doing it? You don't have anything to do it. There's a whole album. All you're talking about right now. I don't know what you're doing. You could easily be rapping about anything else. That's what you're doing. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah. I like that track literally because of the beat. 21's flow on here has been really consistent, on some tracks repetitive, but when he changes it up a little bit, it's a nice surprise, but it's not really hitting me like that. Track number 6, Thug Life. This don't sound like it got nothing to do with the Thug Life. Damn, what is that sample? The dun 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 dun. What is that sample? I forgot what it is. I think that's what he's using.
Trying not to be a poster. You was listening to your coaches. Sound broke. I'm thinking to myself, you ain't got like Tupac. Thug like a password to your phone. He wouldn't have cuffed you. Dog ass like the streets do. Can't believe that you betrayed me. I used to sleep with you. Nigga, we ain't beefing no freak hoe. I hit her on a D-Lo. Yeah, she like my stilo. I'm to a clip stop. You a little kid, I'm a beat out. Nigga, when you pulling them sticks out. I'm thinking to myself, you ain't got. Bitch, I knew I never should've trust you.
That was a really good track. In my opinion, I think it goes on for too long, unfortunately. Like 2 verses and 2 hooks for that song would have been great, and then for the last hook, add a little bit extra to the last hook, and it would have been a perfect song for me. Track number 7, FaceTime. It's like he's trying to get smooth and soft and sexy and serenade somebody. Oh.
Play games, I'm grown. I done cheated, man, and touch a hardcore. I be drinking, I be driving, I'm wrong. Had a long day at work and I know. All weekend, let's get drunk all weekend. All weekend, let's get drunk all weekend. Yeah, I ball out, see. She don't want me to.
Alright, I get it.
I won't waste your time.
A song that had potential, and it just, so many other elements just hold it back from being a great song. Like the fact that you could have easily just put somebody else on a feature for this thing, like maybe Ty Dolla $ign, who he sounds very similar to when he's rapping the hook for this thing. Again, I'm not trying to hold him that high when it comes to lyrics, although I think it's kind of BS that I hold anybody else to lyrics, but 21 gets a pass. I'm not giving him a pass. It's just people get upset if you be like, oh, you expect lyrics from 21? Sorry, I expect a rapper to rap. It's like not being mad at a doctor for letting somebody die when he could have easily saved their life. I'm sorry for expecting you to do your job. It really is a corny song to me. I'm too drunk to text. Can we FaceTime? Just that whole... Nah. Track number 8, Nothing New.
Young Metro though.
I knew he was coming.
They look at you pitiful. You make a window and a hoodie, he can't wait till December. God is Jesus Christ, he praying to a bandana. Police gun his brother down and shit out of school, it ain't nothing new. He done got his first tool, it ain't real. Shit getting outrageous. Treat us like slaves, then they lock us up in cages. You think we ride around with choppers outside? Streets cut throat, can't vote. Poppin' Percocets to kill the pain, I can't cope. Anger in my jeans, they used to hang us up with ropes. Welcome to the hood, yeah, where niggas dying at.
Perfect song. Street anthem verified. You heard it here first. 21, you did a good job with that song. Lyrics were cool, hard hitting, simple beat, very consistent, nice flow, Metro booming. Perfect song for 21. I love it. Track number 9, Numb.
That I had to keep from you. Got in so much trouble, thought the teachers had beef with you. And head itching. Man, I'm having nightmares that the feds listen. You fake gangsters. The money on the pain with the money on the pain with the pain with the
hook, it goes on for way too long. Unfortunately, these beats do sound very consistent, and the subject matter, unfortunately, is gonna have to change if you're gonna make this, you know, good for the remainder of the tracks. Because I got most of what I needed to get from you out of nothing new. So in my opinion, I like it, but you need to switch up. Track number 10, Dead People.
Young Savage, I was trapping on a bad street. All on me, niggas scheming. Right pocket full of dead people. Hanging with the dead people. Comfortable, I don't need you.
I don't know.
And we say don't nobody fuck like we do. You know I share everything with my people.
Don't promote running trains on people out here. Because you know, don't do that. Like the song, but he said it already. Track number 11, Money Convo.
Levi's and Adidas ass nigga.
I wear Adidas.
I got a Glock and you a lovey-dovey by a ring, nigga. I'm the type to pass it to the team, nigga.
No, you not. You with Amber Rose right now.
I told you I'm a savage on these hoes. Money conversation.
I know you can come up with a better look than this, man. Alright, I know you can. Look, this thing isn't even bad. It just lacks any kind of direction. Like, since 21 doesn't have a concept for this project, you can see where it ends up when it comes to the subject matter. Again, like his flow, like his delivery, he's not bad. He's a lot better than I felt like he used to be, but it just doesn't work. Track number 12, Special.
Got me in my feelings now. She got me in my feelings. Real, she got me in my feelings.
Don't make a love song. Amber, why did you do this to him?
She got me in my feelings. Real. Buy a brand new baby. Real. The pain stop. Baby, you gon' calm me down when I'm.
No.
We got something special.
Don't kill me. Don't make love songs. Don't. See that right there, what you just did? That was just petty. I was just, no, don't do that again. No, read your Bible. Track number 13, Whole Lot.
Right down, got it. We ain't talking about it, we savage. And I'm gonna hit my targets. VVS is dripping off my shit where you can't go. Nigga sweeter than a mango. Tech on me with the coolie.
And the final track on here, 7-minute freestyle. Please don't tell me this is really 7 minutes. This is 7 minutes. Give it to me. Pause.
Got that Draco in it, yeah. I got 30 shots, yeah. Got your throw it, yeah. Hey, look, chopping like a lawnmower, yeah. Whoa, got that motherfucking dagger on. I get head like a Lewinsky. Police tryna fingerprint me. Ski masking. You niggas know that I'm about action. 21. She want.
That was 21 Savage's ISSA album. So yeah, I've already eliminated my thought process when it comes to expecting any kind of concept or cohesive message. I also want people to understand that 21 Savage is the type of artist that relies more on his flow and less on his lyrics. Dude doesn't have that much to say, and it's apparent in this album. What he does have to say, he speaks on, you know, with pretty decent detail. The images that he describes are pretty vivid, and they kind of paint the picture for what he wants to portray in this album, which is to portray himself as a street guy while also maintaining the humanistic portion of himself with his love life. He's got like 3 or 4 tracks on here where he adamantly talks about his romantic desires and feelings. One of the tracks that I would think he should never ever do again, the track Special. Nah, don't do that no more, bro. Don't ever do that again. Don't ever try it again in your life. He's saying what I expected him to say. The thing about other people when they listen to artists like this is they don't expect any lyrics, which is okay. I guess, you know, that's the new rap, you know, generation that you just don't expect rappers to rap. That's fine. He wasn't that bad of a rapper on here. He held his own. I was entertained at least throughout majority of this project. I won't say that anything he did really shocked or surprised me. There were some bars in here that was like, but for the most part, it wasn't that bad. I really like track number 8, Nothing New. I think that's definitely going to be like a certified street anthem. Again, he goes into very vivid detail, paints a picture. You can see exactly what he's describing. The images and the message that he's depicting with his lyrics are so clear to see when he's talking about, this is nothing new where I come from. You know, you're just a new face on the news. You're just, you know, another mother losing her child, another kid growing up in a gangbanging environment. Like, it's you know, it's what he's used to. So seeing this type of stuff on you know, TV or in the news or just publicized anywhere is nothing new. Fatherless children, nothing new. Gang violence, nothing new. Hopping into this thing, it starts off with a little bit more of a rhythmic 21 Savage, one that kind of understands how to control himself in line with the, you know, instrumental. He sounds nice on all of these instrumentals, to be honest. He's not trying to be overly aggressive. His voice is just naturally, you know, kind of maintaining that hostility when he's rapping on some of the tracks that encompass a little bit more violent activity, or, you know, talking about how he grew up or how he came up or what he used to do. He comes across on this album as very cold, but you can also sense the emotion, or I guess the trauma within his voice at the same time with the way he raps about the things he raps about. This is what made me kind of develop this hard exterior, and it's not going anywhere. So, you know, let me tell you why it's there in the first place. This thing's produced by Southside, DJ Mustard, Metro Boomin. So the beats on here are really nice. 21 Savage could not have gone wrong choosing these producers to help him with this album. Although that 7-minute freestyle at the end was totally unnecessary. You could have completely either cut that out or narrowed it down to something else. If you were going to say this is a 7-minute freestyle, I needed you to either spit that entire time and give me some lyrical, just new lyrical 21 Savage for this last track where you try your ass off. But if you're not going to do that, I don't really think you need a 7-minute freestyle to close this album out. I would say the tracks on here, I couldn't really say they're throwaways. It's more of like a compilation of 21 Savage's mind and, you know, what he's developed in the industry. Again, it's kind of exposing two sides of 21. The side of 21 that, you know, kind of talks a little bit more about his mindset, his mentality, or, you know, how he perceives things, why he moves the way he does, and a couple romantic tracks. That's pretty much the album. Like I said, it's not really that much to talk about when you know, come across an artist like 21 Savage. You kind of realize at a certain point that he does not have that much to talk about. Although the songs are good and some of them sound great instrumentally, you notice the same subject matter creeping its way back onto every single track. So it's literally like the same one long storybook that repeats chapters over and over and over again. Even on tracks where he tries to talk about the same subject matter, he ends up speaking about it the same way. He talks about rappers being fake in the industry and talking about they got bodies and they really don't. Talking about his sexual prowess, even down to discussing who he views as fake, his life in the street. Which, again, these are decent subject matters, but they show up on almost every song. It's almost inescapable. There's no concept, there's no clear idea or any other message. There's just 21 rapping about 21. So if you like that, you'll probably like this album. Me, on the other hand, I'm not going to be listening to all these tracks. There's a couple, you know, a street anthem, a couple songs that I think he sounds good on. Probably like 4 or 5 tracks out of this whole project that I would take with me. But, other than that, it was a decent album. It's not great, it's not crazy, it's not horrible, it's just okay. 21 Savage, ISSA album. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, go ahead, leave a like rating down below. Let me know what your favorite track on this album is. If you enjoyed it, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. It's a knife.